All right, so welcome back to Chop It Up for this, the 27th day of June. As we head into July, 4th of July is coming up. And if you have not already secured your picnic spot, your barbecue spot, find it because they're going to be going fast. And make sure that they serve real meat and not manufactured meat. We'll talk about that. My name is Kevin, host of the podcast, The Play, and this is where we have those conversations that men have in the barbershop all the time. We just do it online and in the podcast. So I'll introduce myself. I'll let the fellas introduce themselves, and then we'll jump into it.
Tari Watkins, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. People still look for picnic spots? Is that still a thing?
Yeah.
Why?
Why not?
Picnic spots? Like out in the open? People still do that?
Yeah.
People
commonly?
Yeah.
People still go outside.
I mean, with intention.
I know we're in the work from home environment, but people do still exist. And
no, I'll be outside, but yeah, back there.
Not everybody has a back there.
Number one,
right?
Number two, yeah.
Being at ORU in them days when we was at Rhema, and you was in a small apartment. And you're out there was a little balcony that you had a little grill like this big that you was putting on 3 ribs on.
And I was killing it.
I know. I was doing it too. I was making ribs on the back.
I was burning it.
Get that, but not everybody can do that.
Your little hibachi grill.
Listen. Oh, okay. Hey, don't be disrespectful. It wasn't a hibachi.
4 coals. Listen.
It may have been small, but it wasn't no hibachi now.
Listen, I had a hibachi.
I had a tabletop one. Yep.
Okay, I had a hibachi. My mother, I remember that. She had a hibachi, and we would cook like a couple of chicken breasts.
Hey, and it would work too.
Oh, and throw a pineapple ring on top.
Boy,
it was on in
it made some rice
what?
too.
Yeah. So no, I'm not hating on anybody.
Oh, we're eating good in the neighborhood.
Oh yeah,
right?
Oh yeah. People still do picnic. People still trying to find a spot,
especially on a holiday.
No, don't get too bougie for us now, Tori, okay?
No, see, you know what? I've come to the grips. Maybe this is what it is. I'm just going to admit it. I've come to the grips that the older I get, the more I hate crowds of people. And I'm okay with that. I'm all right with that. But some of those crowds I can't deal with. I almost got in a fight in Texas 10 years ago. Can't do that again. Yeah. So I didn't tell you all that story.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, they went to the Carolina game and the Texas fan was drunk. And I saw him like 75 yards away. Yeah, I told y'all that.
Yeah.
My boys had to. I couldn't go to jail that day. So anyway. But anyway,
Darren,
yeah.
Tulsa, Oklahoma.
My bad. I'm sorry. No, but seriously, the older I get, the more I hate crowds. That's why I don't go to Walmart anymore. Or like a supercenter Walmart. Oh no, give me curbside all day long. I'll admit it. I'm getting grumpy. I'm okay with that.
I'm not that far.
There's some crowds I'm okay with, but they're just
that's a little too far.
Yeah, I'm okay though. I'll be all right.
You crossing over, bro. We need you to come back to the side of the light.
Who was it? Tremaine Hawkins said, "We're not crossing over. We're taking the cross over." I went, "Okay, Tremaine. Okay, Tremaine. All right."
I promise you, people hooped and hollered.
What? Absolutely.
Oh, they did.
Yeah.
And I was like,
right. Corn. Where's my bucket of corn?
Right. And we ain't talking candy corn either. Corn.
No.
Great corn.
We've already talked about how gospel hip hop and gospel lyrics in the early 70s, 80s.
Yeah.
It was corny. By corn standards, it was corny.
Stephen Wiley.
Leave my man alone.
Hey,
great person.
I rock his cassettes, bro. I'm not hating on him, but at that time, that's all we had.
So the crazy thing, and I happen to be wearing the shirt today, mic drop. When we did the live concert in Tulsa.
Did he get an award or something like that?
Of course, Stephen Wiley was there. Yeah, he did. He got a Lifetime Achievement Award, but everybody did. The guys back in the 80s and 90s were all, well, most of the artists. We got a couple of them that were new, up and coming. But all those cats did their stuff live with a live band. When I tell you, it took on a whole nother life.
Mhm.
Bible Break took on a whole nother life with a live band. That band killed
it. SFC back in the day performed with a live band. And they were amazing.
They were one of the first ones to do it. They were one of the first ones to do it.
And in the studio,
secular,
it was live. You can tell.
Period.
I'm like, oh wait, is that a real drum set?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, and they were amazing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Good stuff.
So one of the things I kind of hit on my intro that was in the news recently, and we got to talk about how we feel about it, is that it has now been approved that manufactured meat, maybe I'm using the wrong term for it, but you guys know what I'm referring to. The manufactured meat is now available to be sold and consumed by people.
So what do we mean by manufactured meat? That's the real question.
Lab grown.
Yep. That's it. That's the word.
Laboratory produced.
Cultured meat is what they're calling it. Cultured meat is a form of cellular agriculture where meat produced by culturing animal cells in vitro in a lab. Your Wagyu beef in a lab.
Man, listen.
In other words, KFC is finally being exposed for what they've been putting out.
I don't know if they're being exposed or adapted.
Yeah, because notice it's not Kentucky Fried Chicken.
They can finally be honest.
It's no longer Kentucky Fried Chicken.
KFC?
It's just KFC. So,
right.
They did that a while ago, though.
For a reason.
Yeah. The reason was, well, we don't want to be known as fried chicken because we got grilled and rotisserie. I'm like,
we know better.
Them legs went from here to here.
Right. Little winglets.
You know I'm right.
I stopped eating KFC a long time ago.
A long time ago. Hey, I'm about done with churches, to be honest.
I think I stopped. I didn't even stop that stuff because I just stopped because I had to health wise. I was just like, you know what? I'm not gonna die early just so I can go.
No.
Ooh, this good.
Hey, my body told me to stop, so I'm listening. I'm like, seriously, the last 2 times I had churches, it was not good in the hood, bro.
I can't even remember last time I had churches.
I'm just gonna leave it there. So yeah, fried foods are probably gone away to dodo bird, and that's okay. I'm all right with it because I can make other stuff. I don't really fry at home anyway. I don't fry at home,
right?
But yeah, it's just I may do a piece of fish every now and then, some catfish. You know, get the craving out the way, but nah.
Yeah, and even now we will more than likely air fry our catfish and stuff.
Yes. Oh, do you have I got a great air fry batter if you don't have one.
Oh yeah.
Okay. It's really good.
Shoot me that recipe, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, it's even better. It's in a box. So hey.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Text the brother.
That's courtesy of Kia. I'm gonna give her credit for that one. So she showed it to him. I was like, yeah, I don't know about that.
Now the question is, as far as this cultured meat, it's not going to be in grocery stores just yet, but it's going to be in restaurants.
Oh, great!
So the question
is, no, they got it.
I need to know if I'm going to sit down.
I need to know which ones.
Right.
Yeah, and are they going to let us know? That's what that is.
Well, here's the thing. They never let us know about the pressed meat. I don't know if you know about that. They take like beef scraps and pieces of it, and they keep pressing it, molding it. It just keeps getting pressed together to where it resembles a steak. And they've been selling that for a while. And that was FDA approved. So I was like, no, I'm good. I'm good.
It's time to go.
Yeah,
it's time to go.
It's time to go. We're on a ranch that's selling a side of beef, fourth of a cow, half a cow.
Mm-hmm.
That's about the way I'm going to go now, to be honest. I don't really eat a lot of beef anyway now.
Right.
Yeah.
I got got family members who get together like twice a year. and they split it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, split a cow. You know, so yeah, because it's just time to go. Plain and simple, it's just time to go.
Why was
time to roll out?
There's nothing about that even there's nothing about that even makes it appealing, right?
None whatsoever. It's not appealing. Hey, Jay, I would sorry, thugging. What? So Bojangles, what okay, Toya, the smokehouse isn't fried, so I'm okay with that. I'm okay with the smokehouse because the smokehouse isn't fried. If I'm not mistaken, it's baked or rotisserie or whatever. So I'm okay with that. I'm talking about Church's fried chicken, anything fried. But Jay, Bojangles has been going downhill for a long time now. So I don't know. We got to stay away from them too.
As long as my new spot, Buc-ee's, doesn't start selling cultured meat.
Hey, his new spot. Kev
his new spot.
He just had his eyes open, y'all. He just had the Buc-ee's experience for the first time, and he's hooked already.
Listen, Buc-ee's is no joke.
None. It's not a
Buc-ee's
joke.
is no joke.
I think Tennessee is so happy that they're getting they have 1 or 2 now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they have one. I think another one's going to be opening up in Coffeyville, if I'm not mistaken. And so, yeah. Oh, yeah, Toya. Buc-ee's love
Buc-ee's. I told the first time I took my mother, we were driving up, and she's like, "Okay, I keep hearing all this Buc-ee's. What's the big deal?
You just have to go."
Know? And I said, "Well, okay, if you could imagine that Target, Walmart, and Quick Trip got together and had a baby."
Yes, that's right. Yep. That's about right.
Yep.
Yeah, and throw in a little bit of what's the restaurant that has the country store in the front?
Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, and you throw in a little bit of Cracker Barrel. Yeah, you got it.
Hey,
and a little whole.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
Seriously, it's amazing.
Yeah.
we went to go visit. What's the name? What's Robert Morris's? Is it not Robert Morris? What's the name of his church in Grapevine? I forgot. Anyway, we went down there about 3 years ago, and one of the ladies was riding with Ashley and I. And we walked into Buc-ee's, and she says, "Why are you grabbing a basket?" I'm like, "Why are you not?" That's the real question. Why are you not grabbing? She said, "I've never been in here." I said, "Well, it's going to be a minute, so yeah, just have a seat."
Just right. Relax.
Just relax. Ashley and I'll be back in about 20 minutes.
And that's you speeding.
That's a quick turnaround. 20 minutes? Oh yeah.
If they ever put chairs and table,
it's a wrap, dude. It's a wrap. If they
already know.
They
already know.
The fact that there is not just a beef jerky section.
No, a wall of beef jerky.
Not just a wall of beef. There's an open glass area of beef jerky that has the bulk beef jerky, and you can sample every single one of them if you want to, and they don't care.
Okay,
they don't care. And the fresh stuff, you do have to eat it within 24 hours unless you refrigerate it. 48 hours. If you keep it out, you got to eat it pretty quickly. But you can put it in the refrigerator and it lasts a while. Buc-ee's is one of the best places to go to the bathroom. Or a new Quick Trip. So, but yeah, Buc-ee's amazing.
We literally, our plane landed in Dallas and or Fort Worth, whatever. And I had already scoped it out. I was like, "Oh, there's a Buc-ee's." Like, guys keep talking about it. Let me go.
Did you Uber?
I say what?
You Ubered?
Oh no, we rented a car. I got to tell you about my car too, because we did Turo. There's a car that I have been wanting, and it was on Turo. I drove it. I am so motivated right now.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
Yes, sir.
If anybody wants to bless a brother with a Genesis GV80,
hey, bro. Hey, Don't sleep on that. That's a Hyundai, right?
It's the luxury version of Hyundai now. Yes.
Yeah, the
They
Hyundai Genesis.
split
Yes.
off, and now they are just
they split off now.
their own brand made by
Oh,
the Hyundai Motor Group.
dude, hey, I'm telling you right now, that is a gorgeous vehicle.
Because Tarsha has the G60,
and it's big boy friendly.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Bruh. So yeah, we got in the Genesis, and we were like, all right, put in the little navigation, get us to the Buc-ee's. Went to the Buc-ee's. We literally pulled up. We're like, this is crazy.
Huge. Huge.
Get out. We see the Buc-ee statue, kids taking pictures with Buc-ee.
Right.
We go in there. We're like, oh, we have shopping carts. Might as well grab one.
Hey,
so
smart move.
Like,
but you would have had to go back and get one. You would have.
He said it just opened up.
Yes.
Yes, Jason.
He said it just opened.
Yes.
I love it. I love it.
It opened up, and we were like, okay. So we went and we were like, let's go figure things out. Let's see where things are. And I saw my wall of jerky. I got some beaver nuggets. We got sandwiches. Tarsha got her veggie burrito or something. Yeah. And we didn't even go all the way to the other side. We just kind of like stopped in the middle.
What?
Because we were like, okay,
no, not you. I was reading the comment. From
yeah, I didn't.
All right, bro.
Are you talking about the Buc-ee statue, Toya?
Surely.
I hope so. What? That's what we hope so.
Toya, you're gonna have to explain yourself on that one because we're lost.
I'm really.
So yeah, so we really just stopped at the fudge section and brisket section and all that. We didn't even go look at the home goods and the mattress pillows and
I don't think I've ever been on that side though, Kev.
Yeah,
ever.
So that's what I thought. It's just talking about the car. Yeah,
car. Okay.
Yeah. Yes. I figured that's what she was talking about. Okay. Y'all were like Buc-ee's.
No, listen. I am an advocate, but don't y'all run out and get a Genesis because I don't want too many people on the streets with those. Go ahead and get your Mercedes, get your Lexus,
like people did with a PT Cruiser.
Yeah, save the Genesis for those that really love it.
Right.
I am literally, guys. I'm like trying to figure out how we can go ahead and get the businesses going and get my Genesis.
Oh, he is motivated. Yes, sir.
Hey, it doesn't take a big carrot. Sometimes it doesn't take a lot.
Bruh.
I had to go on that other side because somehow we made it to Buc-ee's and my driver's side door latch broke and wouldn't close the car door.
They had latch.
The weirdest thing on my car.
Right.
Yeah. So
I'll let you finish the story. Never mind. Go ahead.
So yeah. So anyway, I had to go on the other side. When I tell you they have everything you could possibly need.
That's okay, Joe. You don't live in Arizona, so you good. I just don't want them all over the streets in Arizona. I don't want my car to be common here in these Phoenix streets.
Kevin, you know how this works. Don't even play. As soon as you get it, you're gonna be like,
you're gonna see him everywhere.
Did everybody get it today? Did everybody get it today?
Right.
Watch. You know how that works.
Listen,
Buc-ee's has everything.
Color picked out, and I got my interior picked out already.
But let me call Tim DeLeese at the bank real quick. Hold on. I can make a call tomorrow.
Hey,
hook my boy up. He's good for it. Too funny. Yeah. Let's go. Let's get it.
All right. So your car latch. What happened?
Yeah. So I had to go on the other side looking for. When I tell you, Buc-ee's has everything you could possibly imagine. They had ponchos. They had shovels. They had hooks. They had latches. They had car tools. Jumper cables.
They had latches for your car?
Not for the car. What's the
clamp?
Strap, tie downs.
But spit it out.
The tie downs.
Thank you. Good grief.
Hey, Look here now. Don't give a flip about you being frustrated.
Big, bro.
Hey, bro. Hey.
You almost.
Spit it out. I
Hey,
got to
real
spit
quick,
out.
Holy Spirit went.
Yeah, he's like, oh, whoa, 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 now.
Ain't got no but love for you, brother. I'm just messing with you.
Oh, yeah, it's nothing but love. You know how brothers get down.
Yeah, I keep. It only takes you what 90 minutes to get here, so I better be right.
You talking about who knocking on my door at
Right.
Oh,
Who is that? Hold on. Hold on.
Right. Right. Right.
Oh,
I
boy.
ain't mad at you. You better be Publishers Clearinghouse, even though I didn't put anything in there.
Right.
You better
I need an Ed McMahon looking like.
Okay.
Come on now.
You better have a check. Yes, sir.
Speaking of having a check,
Oh God,
He's the king of segues. I'm telling you.
this past
he's brilliant.
week and a half, last weekend, there was something that kind of just went all over the news. Basically some folks that had money, had some checks,
Yep.
decided that they wanted the adventure of a lifetime. They decided to go to, is it Ocean Gate or something like that? They went to a company that said, hey, we can take you down and let you look at the wreckage of the Titanic. So they got in a modified soup can.
Be nice.
With
Nice.
a Logitech controller.
Be nice.
And went down there. And did not return as they were supposed to return. Questions as to, there was kind of the watch of, hey, how much time do they have as far as air? They're hearing pinging, hearing knocking, what sounds like knocking. Long story short, they find out that, or at least they have called off the search. Of course, they're saying that, hey, it was that at some point the vessel imploded. And so those lives were lost. So we're not making fun of the loss of life, because that right there, we recognize is a tragic story for not only those families, but the families of the people connected with it. Right.
Yes.
But I think just dealing with what would make that something to do and to act on it in that manner with the level of unprofessionalism that we just saw. Granted, we're watching clips now, but just what we're looking at in hindsight, yes, going through that, what are your guys' thoughts on that?
Well, I do want people to understand and realize that this is not the first group to ever go down there. So it's not anything that hasn't been done already. Now, this company, it's different, but there's been many, many different expeditions, and I think the number of people that have ever done it totally is 42. So that is an elite group. It's something that a lot of people can't say that they have done. So I get wanting to be able to do something like that if you have the money, because here's the deal. People talking about, well, I could spend $250,000 better on something else. Great, you can. I'm not going to criticize you when you buy 2 pair of J's and you can't pay your light bill. I'm not going to criticize you for that. So don't criticize somebody because they got billions of dollars and they want to do something that somebody else hadn't done. Now, under the parameters of what they went down under, I probably would have done my due diligence a lot better. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a, I don't know. I'm not an engineer. So I probably wouldn't know what to look for, but I'm not going to fault them for wanting to do something that was a lifetime experience. I wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't know what to look for either, but a huge sign would, if I see a PlayStation 5 controller,
a Logitech controller,
I'd be like, whoa, hey.
I don't disagree.
I thought that was a joke. That was real?
No, that's real.
No,
that was real. That was not a joke.
You're not taking $250,000 per person What?
Yeah, that was real.
Each trip is a multi-million-dollar trip. Are you sitting there? Are you serious?
Yeah.
I thought it was a joke. The way the person that I heard say it, I thought they were clowning.
No,
like, yeah.
it wasn't a joke. And Toya, your comment, that's been my thought process for the past week and a half. People want to make fun of things. I see memes, but for me, I'm a person that values life over everything else.
Right.
And I would not be that type of person to it screams Walgreens. You're not wrong, Jason. But I'm not going to criticize somebody for doing something that we wouldn't do, but we don't have the money. We don't have $250,000 to be able to do that. And again, I'm not saying that I would. It's just that let's have a little bit more empathy for life instead of just making fun of folks and saying, "Hey, I got $250. I can take you down in the middle Lake Texoma if you want to in the soup can." No, I mean stuff like that I've seen people do. Yeah, it's tasteless. But I can't judge someone for a position that I have never been in and I probably won't be in, having that kind of money to where you can think to do something like this. We can't say that we won't do things that are extraordinary. Now, seeing that control, I probably wouldn't have done it. But oh yeah, and if people are talking about the waiver, we signed waivers to get in rental cars.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, people sign waivers when they when you get on a plane, a bus, there's waivers for everything. You sign waivers when you buy a ticket to any park. It's a built-in waiver when you buy that ticket. You have to consent to a whole lot of things. So, yeah.
I am just going to say, though, I'll take $25 and I can purify you in the lakes of Minnetonka.
You said I can purify you in the lakes of
Out of all of those that got that reference.
Oh.
Kevin said,
yes.
He said 25 or 20?
I said 25.
Ooh. I'll do it for 24. I'll do it for 24. Oh, good. You know what? He ain't lying. I'm just being honest. He's not lying.
Give me an E. Give me a T.
Yes, sir.
This is coming from a Cowboys fan. He is not lying. I've been to one game in my life, and I probably won't go to another one.
Oh, man. That is hilarious. Wow. Jason came out swinging. Good to see you, sir.
Humble came out
yeah,
swinging
man.
Like Otani does. Good grief.
You know what? The other thing that we don't take in mind, and the truth of the matter is, however many times they've already done that trip successfully, we still wouldn't know that company even existed.
Right.
Had they come back successfully.
Right. We wouldn't have. We probably wouldn't even known it happened, to be honest.
Right.
Because I didn't know that many other people had gone down to go see it until this came up. I had no idea. I knew there had been expeditions down there, but I didn't know. Yeah.
I'm gonna agree with Joe. For me, there's nothing that is like, oh, I want to go see the wreckage.
No, me either.
Titanic or anything else. That's just I'll go to a museum if I want to, what have you, but I don't find the value of one going down in the middle of water, not just like wading my feet in. We're talking in the middle of the ocean. We're talking lower. We're talking and we're talking lower than what some animals that we know will
survive. Yes.
Right. Somebody said, and it was a joke, but somebody said the Meg might have gotten it, right?
I've heard
Megalodon, right? So and we still don't know if we want to talk about uncharted territories on the earth.
The ocean is the biggest uncharted in the ocean. Yeah.
So listen, we have the story of how the Titanic went down. Those people lost their lives, almost 100 years ago now? Let it be. Let it rest. I'll go watch the movie again if I want to have an idea of what happened there.
Jack didn't have to die, though.
He did not. I agree.
I don't care what anybody says. Jack did not have to die. Rose could have taken her butt over to the side of that door and let him up there. He didn't have to die.
I agree.
She was wrong for that.
Yep. I agree with that.
Oh my God.
She was wrong. She was wrong for that. I'm just saying. I'm putting it out there. That was messed up.
It would, yeah, but that would change the whole thing. Like,
I don't care.
And now we're done.
I don't care. She was
Rescue
wrong.
him and move on.
Thank you, Toya. Exactly. She let him die.
Yep.
Gone.
It kept the necklace.
We kept it.
Oh, wait, 110 years. Okay, so yeah, it's been some time. Listen, even the survivors aren't alive at this point, probably,
No.
unless they were like an infant, right?
Yeah,
And even that, they
hold on.
Right. They might be holding on.
I'm sorry.
You just own one tonight, brother.
That's because, you know why? I took about an hour and a half nap before this Joker. That's why I feel good.
Oh, it's on and popping. It's on and it's on and popping. Yeah,
I'm hungry as a mug, but I got some sleep. See that? For y'all that don't know, I didn't intend for that nap to happen. But when you get older, you decide to, put your feet up a little bit, put your head down, gone, just gone. I'm serious. I woke up like, what? I didn't know what time it was. I thought I missed Chop It Up. Yeah, it was bad.
But the absolute best naps are the after church naps.
Oof. Those are glorious.
The ones where you are sitting there, you're like, okay, God was good. God moved today. You sitting down, you watch your football, and the next thing you know is
it's 6 o'clock news.
Right.
Exactly.
So,
yes.
And you literally wake up like, what hit me and where is it at? Because I'm going to chase it.
Seriously.
Right.
I mean, you wake up in the sun setting. It's dark.
Yeah.
No lights are on. No lights are on in the living room because they weren't on before.
Yeah, we do like the Jack and Rose were fictional characters.
Yes, yeah, we know. Theo was like, fellas, y'all
right. He's like, y'all going way too deep. Y'all going way, reel it back in. Okay, everybody head back to reality.
Theo had to make sure that his brothers weren't out here thinking this was a documentary. That's what Theo was doing. Hey, Theo, good looking out, boy. Hey, good looking out. We know, but good looking out. We appreciate it.
Oh yeah. It looks like we got a consensus. After church naps are the truth.
Yes. They're golden, dude. And don't let it be after you went to church and then y'all went to go get something to eat and then come back.
Oh no.
It's a wrap.
First of all, it's unavoidable.
You better make sure you sit down somewhere soon.
And it's
first of all,
it's actually better on the couch, sofa, or in the recliner than it is in the bed. Don't
the recliner.
Bed. Sit your behind on the couch, let that nap hit you, and let you experience the glory of a couch Sunday nap.
Let it take you to glory.
When was it?
Right now, it's liberating. It is such.
I don't remember how. Oh yeah, I don't remember how long ago this was. I came out to Phoenix to visit, and had service with Kevin Tarsha at their church. We had service. Went out to eat afterwards.
Right.
And Kevin was going to drive me to the airport that Sunday late afternoon. So we're sitting on the couch. I can't remember. He put in a movie or something like that. All I remember is his white coat was tapping on both of us like, hey, y'all gonna miss the plane. we were out. She was waking us both up. Y'all about to miss the plane.
Y'all like this.
Yep.
Gone.
Out.
Gone. You hear me? Comatose.
Didn't know what day it was. Didn't know what time it was.
Bro, I didn't know where I was. I'm looking at Tarsha like, what are you doing in Oklahoma? Dude.
Why are you in my living room right now?
Right. Wait. What? When did my walls turn this color? What the heck? Yeah.
Well, that's when you know it's good, bro. That's when you know you were out. Yeah, you were seeing the future at that point. That's what that was.
I was, man. I literally was looking around like, okay, wait, where's Kevin? Where's everybody? What's going on here?
My God,
Jason is coming.
Hey, here's the thing. I can't combat that. I mean, he's not wrong. And I'm
Here's the thing. I don't know if Jason. I don't remember if this. I'm assuming this is not your first time with us. For you, because the way you coming though, I don't think he cared if anybody was a Cowboy fan. Like he just gonna put it out there.
He
Like,
come
look
like
here.
Evander Holyfield, bro. Just
Like,
hey,
Cowboy
Megan.
fan or not, I'm right. I'm gonna let you know, y'all.
Yeah, but I mean, if it's, I mean, yeah, it's right there. I mean, the star is right there, but I'm covering it up.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah.
Oof.
Jason's like, I don't care. We putting it out here.
I ain't mad at you, Jason. Hey,
I'm letting the world know how I feel today.
I'm all right with
We can get on Chop It Up. Let's go.
I'm the Cowboy fan the other Cowboy fans hate. That's me. Because I'm realistic. They don't like you when I speak.
I digress.
Just like the Cowboys do.
Oh my! Oh wow! Here we go.
What's the thing?
Hey, LSU did win the World Series in basketball though. I mean baseball though. So yeah. Your Chiefs are winning. Why are we going to mess with them, Toya? We can't. We're not messing with them. They just won the Super Bowl. She just had to get that in. That's what it was.
Listen, everybody's coming now. Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Oh, here it comes.
Here we go. Yes.
Yes. This. Wow. Here come the floodgates. Wow, boy. Hey.
Listen.
We may need to be a mediator for these comments right now because they slinging it. I'm all right
How
with
many
it.
days we got left?
Too many. This is the dead era.
Yeah, again.
No, that can't be right.
I haven't watched
that's the draft.
one since Shannon Sharp left. So
They got the draft countdown. That's not what I want.
no, it's like what the first week, last weekend in August, or something like that. First week in September.
72 days.
That's a long time, dude.
So 2 months and 2 weeks.
That's a long time. Well,
That's
fantasy draft
gonna get up on you.
Fantasy
I was
draft.
about to say it's gonna get up on you pretty quick now.
Yeah, not quick enough.
So yeah, September 7th. 72 more days. Here we go. Preseason starts in 44 days.
Who?
Preseason.
What? I don't watch fake football, man. That's why I don't watch the USFL.
You don't want to see who's going to make the squad?
I don't.
Wow. We're coming for everybody today. So the USL don't count.
No, USFL don't count.
Wow.
Neither did the XFL. You see what happened to them? No, none of them count.
What happened to them? I missed something?
The XFL folded, didn't it?
Again?
No, he didn't fold, did he? I know he lost a ton of money, but I didn't read that he folded.
So you got USFL and what other league? But it's not the XFL.
XFL.
Yeah, the XFL, they're still there.
XFL and the USFL.
Yeah.
Are you sure they're still going?
Yeah.
Who was Bob Stoops a coach in the XFL, right?
Right. They just won. Dallas Renegade.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'm thinking about another one. Wasn't there another one then?
And then
Yeah, there was American Football League or something. There was something that was like went for like not even a full season.
Yeah, and that's here recently, right?
That was probably 2, maybe 3 years ago.
Oh, maybe I'm thinking about something else then. My bad.
yeah. Oh wow.
He went straight to that.
The
Wow.
AAFL, that's what it was. AAFL.
What is that? The
Jesus.
ARP of NFL? The AARPFL? Is that what that is?
So,
All right.
listen.
Man.
I'm just waiting for Tom Brady to come out of retirement again. You know what's going to happen.
Mm-mm.
I was being sarcastic, but anyway.
Yes. Mm-mm. Dear God, no.
What if he did though, man? I'm telling you right now. This is
That's like like one of them gospel songs that they end it and then they bring it back and they wrap it up. Everybody's screaming, "Whoa, all right!" And then they start it again.
And Kirk Carter is good for that.
And we will praise you for the rest
Right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Like
right.
9 times, bro.
Yes,
We get
man.
it.
It's like, dude. Okay. And
Uh-oh. We're moving. And we're moving. And yeah, he was notorious for that. Yeah.
They're playing right now. I didn't even know the USFL was playing right now. My bad.
Yeah, they are.
The XFL just wrapped up.
2 teams just went. 2 teams won in the semifinal. So I think the championship is next for the USFL, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
See, their problem, XFL and USFL are gonna wind up canceling each other out.
Right.
They're gonna split the fan base.
They're
gonna have to.
Nothing. I was being petty. I said it's hard to split nothing. I'm sorry. I'm
I'm
just playing.
Give me a P. Give me a
Yes.
T. Why? I'm petty all the time.
All the time. Let me get a good close up.
Oh yeah, I need that one bolded because I was being petty on that one.
Boy,
back though.
Huh?
Slam ball.
Slam ball?
Basketball on
is that the right, and with full pads.
That's coming
yeah,
back.
yeah. It is the most violent, crazy looking basketball you've ever seen. But it looks
somebody's gonna get a neck broken. Somebody's gonna get hurt.
Probably.
Somebody's gonna get seriously
hurt. Have you seen any video on slam ball?
I have not.
Oh, you gotta check it out. It is the craziest thing to watch. It is so entertaining. Yes, sir. It is so entertaining.
Between that and what's our other show? Power Slap, whatever it is.
Dude, that show.
My
I want to see one of those events live. I'm not gonna lie. Seriously. I want to see that live.
I had Tarsha watching it.
Did you watch it? Dude, I'm telling you. It's intriguing.
No. When y'all showed me the dude that yes.
and he came from his ankles, bro. The dude came from his ankles.
When you are able to put down 2-3 people off of one slap.
Yeah,
man.
Dude, he got slapped so hard. He saw his dad signing the Constitution, bro. That's how hard he got slapped. That bro went back in time without the help of Doc.
And
he
got slapped so hard she actually did a flip,
bro.
Dude,
so between those two, those are the most entertaining sports right now.
Slam ball. This is crazy.
No wait, slam ball. Like, is it new?
Slam ball.
No.
It's
been around for a little bit.
It was like 7 years ago.
Yeah, but it went away and now it's back. It's coming back this year. The thing about Ice Cube's Big 3 basketball is that it comes off to me.
Oh, that's a video game.
What, Big 3 basketball?
No. I just clicked on slam ball and it was a video game.
Oh no. The thing about Big 3 basketball is that it's almost like just all of the retirees of the NBA doing it, and it's like, okay.
He's still packing out arenas, and I guess it's the concerts in between that definitely help.
Okay, so this was on the list of things that my wife was like, y'all could talk about. So we'll segue to this for a bit. All right. So in Chicago, in my hometown, there was the report, or actually the video that we saw of basically a fight. Basically, a man was yelling at a woman at a spot, basically a food spot. And long story short, the mother tells her 14-year-old son to go get the gun out the car. Son comes back, evidently as the guy is hitting his mom, hits her twice, and then shoots him. We don't see the video, but there is reports that after that, it was like the guy ran out to try and get away. The mother was like, shoot him more and what have you, and then was trying to tell her son to shoot other people that were laughing at the whole situation. Now, as far as what happened, as far as in court or as far as charges, they were arrested. However, what I saw today, it looks like the charges were dropped because the guy initiated the contact by hitting the mother.
Right.
But there are some things to kind of pull out of that in the fact of, okay, when does self-defense take a turn and no longer become self-defense?
Right.
And then also, can nobody just de-escalate anything? Not saying that sorry, if you hit my mom, we got problems. I'm gonna just say that.
Oh, hands down.
You hit Cecilia Ann, we got some problems.
Oh,
Okay.
you hit Mary Elizabeth, you better call somebody. Because
what is that whole situation? Because there's a lot to unpack with that, just because there is, yes, the self-defense part, but there is also the, hey, go get my gun, now go shoot this person, now go do this.
Right.
So there's all of that that's going on with it too.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, they're also filing a lawsuit. I don't know if y'all saw that.
Yeah.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, they're filing a lawsuit now against Chicago police.
For?
I didn't get a chance to.
I think
false
it's arrest or something along those lines. In other words,
but my thing is, if you were only held for the legal amount of time that they can actually hold you with no charge,
right?
And then you walked free. To me, I wanted to write her an email and say, honey, you need to drop your lawyer, because whoever's gassing you up has convinced themselves that they're gonna get paid, because they know good and doggone well you're not finna win that.
No, and that happens all the time. I mean, they have a certain amount of time to be able to hold you, and they don't have anything, they have to let you go. That's not anything new.
So yeah, that's false arrest is there's no such thing, honey. Somebody died.
Right.
So, somebody died. Yeah. Right. There was going to be if there wasn't an arrest, there should have been a lawsuit.
Yeah, and like he got grazed. I mean, it ain't like it was just a flesh wound.
No. Y'all killed him.
Exactly. And you told
self-defense or not. Right. You told self-defense or not.
Right.
Right.
This man died. So yeah, the fact that
most definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, most definitely. Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. The scary thing is, as we talk about him needing therapy. Yeah. He's I promise you, he's on a hair trigger too.
Mm-hmm.
If he can do it once, he knows he can do it again.
Right. And that last statement, it is true. Can you put that last statement up there, Kev? Yeah, you can ask for help if your life is in danger. That is true. Yeah. That part is true. And I know it varies for the state, but most state all around that, if you perceive that your life is in danger, then that is a course of action. Now, when the person is fleeing, no.
Right.
That is where the law gets broken. If the person is fleeing or leaving you, then no, you don't have the right at that point, because they are leaving that situation, and apparently your life is not. Now, it just depends. Are they going to go get someone else? We don't know. That's a hypothetical. Are they going back to the car to get something? We don't know. So that's still perception. But yes, you are correct in that. Now, the actions afterwards, no. And telling him to shoot other people for laughing, yeah. Mm-mm. All right, Jason, good having you on, man. So yeah, there is a line there. I mean, coming from somebody that's had a concealed carry for almost 15 years now, and I've taken multiple courses. If that person is fleeing, yeah, that you're done. And the other thing is, you have to make sure that you understand when you carry, it is not to start an altercation. That thing is really only there to help you get to safety if you need to. That's really what it's for.
You can't instigate and then be like, oh
no. So it's a lot.
Jesus.
Yeah, more that. Yeah, so the more argument is he.
And I don't disagree with that. That's why I mentioned that. If he was going back to go get something, then I get that. Yes, we don't know. We don't know now. The dude's dead.
Out of Chicago, so yeah.
And I get that. Like, that's why I mentioned that before. They could be going back to go get something or somebody else. We don't know.
No.
You just need to be sure.
Because I know that area.
That is a rough trick bag.
Yeah, but telling them to shoot other people because they're laughing, that's 100% wrong.
Yeah. Now, did they that actually happened? That's what she said.
That's what the reports have been.
I don't know if that's true or not.
Because the video that I've seen has been kind of edited to cut out some of the violent the shooting basically.
Right,
but
of course.
That's what's been reported a few times.
Wow. Yeah.
Force, I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
You have to be careful,
man,
because you never know. I mean, Key and I went to go see the new Spider-Verse movie, and left the parking lot, and there was something going on with my tire. I'm like, what is that? And it was like 9:30, and this movie theater wasn't necessarily the best part of town. Seriously, I pulled over, but my head was on a swivel because I don't know if somebody did something in my car to get me to pull over. And yeah, I was literally, I sat there for about 45 seconds just looking. I knew where my piece was. It was right there. Got out, checked, head still in the swivel, got back in the car. Everything was good. It was just this is how hot it was. Some melted asphalt was on my tire. That's how hot it was. Wow. Yeah, it literally pulling it off like it was rubber. It was, and that was at night, bro. That was at night.
When was this?
This was Tuesday night.
Good
yeah, a week ago today. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
No, but Latoya's right though. I can't imagine.
Basically, having your son do that.
Oh no,
I just can't imagine. I can't even wrap my brain around having my kid. You know, but and here's the thing: the way this thing is going, time is absolutely going to tell very quickly where her headspace is. And so far, what I'm seeing consistently is that she's just angry and violent herself.
Yeah.
You know, because shoot him and keep shooting him, that's one thing. But shoot other people because they laughing, that's a whole nother thing. No, I'm suing y'all because y'all shouldn't have arrested me.
Yeah.
This mind frame of I'm the perpetual victim and all y'all need to die.
Mm-hmm. Right. And one thing we can't overlook though is, which I haven't read enough to know, is who came at who first. If he came and hit her first, then she's a victim. And so I get that.
Well, the story is that he came and hit her first.
Yeah.
Right. He actually swung at her first.
So she is a victim.
Right.
And I don't want anybody to think that we're saying that she wasn't. And nothing about that is right with him. I'm not even going to continue with what I said because I'm no good after that comment. The word is always wow.
Yeah.
Man.
The video that we see is it does start off with him basically telling her to shut up, and if she says something else, he's going to knock her out. So we see that. So even if she had said something to him before, a verbal argument is a verbal argument.
Exactly, it happens.
A whole different level when you actually put physical violence behind it.
I agree, and that's unacceptable. I agree.
She is a victim to that point, but then when you extend your victimhood, that's a different story.
I don't disagree with that either. Right? I don't disagree with that. I'm not separating. I'm not saying that she's a victim, and so that justifies what she asked her son to do. But those are two separate things.
Right.
But I just don't want it to be thought that we're, saying that she's not a victim when she is.
Absolutely.
But her actions after that, yeah, with her 14-year-old, yeah, there's no way I would ever do that to Ashley, or even if I had I wouldn't do that. No.
Mm-mm. No.
Yeah, that's
Now, I'm not saying there aren't situations where it's unfolded that way to someone is literally getting a life beat out of them.
Mhm.
That's a different scenario. I don't know if that was going to be the possibility or not. I don't know. I've never been in that situation, nor do I want to be in that situation.
That's true too.
Yes, I agree, Morris. Yeah. So
Yeah, because
there's situations to where that may have been warranted. If he was about to beat her to where she's unconscious, or even do harm to where it's going to kill, yeah, sometimes it may be needed.
yeah, because I mean the thing is to remember.
yes. Oh,
What? And y'all, I just want you to know that's my future sister-in-law right there.
oh, my
Good
goodness.
grief.
Yeah.
Oh, I already know, baby. Kia, baby, I already
Yeah.
know. Yeah, if yes, it's God. We're gonna be back in about 5 minutes. Don't go nowhere, because
Matter of fact, we go all that grace that you said.
I need all of it right now,
Because
You
there
can
was a
put
time,
that on standby.
and I'm gonna need you to express me some in advance. I need an advance on some of that grace that I may have needed 2-3 years from now. I need it all.
right
and them
now.
African angels alongside of it.
Stop. See? All right.
Send Paula White to the angels to help me out.
He
Oh
Bombay.
my goodness.
He Bombay.
I think I told y'all the story. There was a time when in high school where I was having a parent teacher conference because we had this. It was interesting how no one black passed his photography class. None of the black students in this small, predominantly white, predominantly Jewish high school, none of the black kids ever passed this photography class. And he'd give me an incomplete because of something, and then I got the type thing in. So my mom is up to the school. She's like, look, she's like, I'll support my son if he's right. If he's wrong, what have you. So we're having the conversation. My dad, it was the Holy Ghost for real. My dad couldn't make the meeting. It was the Holy Ghost for real. Listen, when God affects your timing, even if you don't believe in him,
right?
God affected my dad's timing that day. But we were talking, and my mom I was sitting in the cut. I was just like, this isn't me. This is an adult conversation. I'm gonna let my mom say her piece. My advisor is also an advocate for me. She's saying her piece. This teacher keeps cutting off my mom.
Oh,
and keeps cutting her off. And keeps cutting her off.
You see all of us like, oh.
So I'm getting irritated. And I go to say something. My mom's like, because she knew, because I don't disrespect our mother. Don't do that.
Mom or wives.
Listen, yeah, you come for Tarsha.
Oh, you can ask Ashley. It already happened once in the ER with Amy, and the doctor kept cutting Amy off repeatedly. Pastor Julie and Ashley were in the doorway, and I literally went. Hold on, and I said, if you interrupt her one more time, we're going to have a problem. Let her speak. Both of them backed out the door and backed into the hall. I'm like, you're not even you know what? Go ahead, Kevin.
Yeah.
I'm getting worked up right now. And that was like
right
8
now.
years ago. That was like
right
8 or 9 years ago.
Somebody came with Tarsha one time when we were serving at the church in Tulsa. And Tarsha, if you remember, Tarsha was she did a lot of stuff with hospitality. That was her area that she served in. She actually took it to another level, all of that. And so somebody who was, I don't want to get too far into giving names and stuff, but somebody who was just connected with one of the incoming pastors.
Okay.
Tried to flex on Tarsha.
Why?
And she told me.
Why?
So then that woman got up to pray. And who's running music in the back?
You.
So here's the thing. I recognize how music can help set an atmosphere. I recognize how you can give music that will drive an atmosphere and really produce something, or you can have a nice calm atmosphere that it's easy to pray in. Even if you're not very skilled in prayer, you can at least look okay. I gave her the track that she needed to have some juice to come with the track.
I remember this.
She ain't have the juice for the track.
I remember this. Oh my God.
What song did you play?
It was a Shekinah Glory instrumental.
Oh,
Yeah. She didn't have the juice for that.
Highly aggressive. And if I'm not mistaken, wound up like kind of trying to scream it out.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, it was a train wreck. People were looking like, what is wrong?
Yep.
Sweetie, what's wrong?
yeah. I'm gonna give you this right now, even though I do approve of that action.
Oh yeah. Listen, I'm saved. I can fight saved, but I can also fight unsaved. And that day I chose to fight saved. I'm like, I want the atmosphere. Can you handle this atmosphere? Because we need the atmosphere to break the demon off you.
Oh, Father!
Yeah. We gonna get you to do your own deliverance.
We're gonna get you to set your own self free.
Oh, yes, sir.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
Long story short, Morris, it wasn't.
He said, "Holy Spirit, that man." Oh, that's great. Oh.
I love it.
That was great.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
All right, so listen, that's
Awesome.
it for this episode of Chop It Up. We're actually over time. We're going to wrap it up for today, but this is what we do here. We have those conversations that men have in having the barbershops all the time. My name is Kevin, host of it. We'll see you all next time. Have a great one. Be blessed.
Y'all don't realize that Kev's former gig was the hook guy at the Apollo Theater. Just